Hey guys, it's me Stanley coming to you again with another YouTube video. This is the NXT results for August 20th, 2024. So first thing we have is a video package for Chase University winning the tag team gold is shown, and we are immediately taken to the Chase University celebration. Andre Chase and Ridge Holland makes their way to the ring with the rest of the Chase University. Chase is on the mic first and said it's a new year at Chase University. The Troupe congratulated Ridge Holland. They doubted him at first, but without him, they wouldn't have the tag team gold. Andre Chase thanks Ridge Holland personally. They all hug. Axel and Frazier head out and say they want to discuss something. They say Chase University may have been a better team last week, but they are constantly the better team. Frazier said they want a rematch, but Ridge Holland cuts them out and said he is offended their interruption to Chase University celebration. Ridge Holland said that he reached new heights because of Chase University. He said he's busted his ass for 6 years and he finally became champion. Axel said he wants their rematch, and Hudson and Osborne challenged him to a match, and Axel and Frazier accept. So that's what their first match of the night is: Axel and Frazier versus Chase University, Riley Osborne, and Duke Hudson. Osborne and Axel start the match with Osborne taking capitalization. At first, they go back and forth, and Axel sends Osborne out, and Hudson comes, and Frazier comes in and takes out Hudson. All the men are on the outside, and Osborne gets back into the ring and suicide dives out on his opponents, and then they go to commercial. Then back in the ring, Osborne and Axel trade blow. Axel clothesline Osborne into the ropes, and Osborne comes back, but Axel takes down with a standing Spanish fly right into an ankle match. Osborne tags in Hudson, who throws Axel across the ring, who tags in Frazier. Hudson takes down Frazier with a bottom rope head scissor, and then spinning sidewalk slam for a 2 count. Hudson has Frazier up for a razor edge, but Frazier counted out for a 2 count. Frazier on the offensive tries for a flipping face buster, but Osborne tags in. Osborne is taken down by the Frazier for a near fall. Osborne goes for a shooting star press, and Frazier moves out the way and hits a springboard Spanish fly for a 2 count. Frazier and Osborne are throwing each other around. Axel tags in and takes out Osborne for a 3 count. Your winners, and it's Axel and Nathan Frazier. They beat Chase University, Riley Osborne, and Duke Hudson. And yeah. Backstage, Stevie Turner and Robert Stone are chatting. Ava comes in and they tell her they have great ideas. Izzy Dames comes in and asks if she has heard the rumors of Carmen Petrovich being out of the gauntlet match. She asked to be her replacement, but Ava said it will be Brinley Reese. Backstage, Rand Sinclair, Kendall Gray, Carly Britt, and Brinley Reese chat about the gauntlet match. Then we have the second match of the night, which is Wendy Choo versus Lola Vice. Choo with a roll up in a 2 count and then slaps Vice in a sleeper hold. Kalani Jordan makes her way down to the ring, gets in the ring for some reason, and Vice elbows her in the face accidentally, and Vice checks up on Jordan, and Choo hits Vice with a loaded pillow for the win. Wendy Choo defeats Lola Vice. Then Jordan challenges Choo to a match in No Mercy and lays out Choo and removes her title from the pillowcase. Backstage, Wesley is interviewed and he said Hendry is here for clout and Dunn is no match for him. The screen splits and Joe Hendry is interviewed too. Hendry directs his comments at Lee and says that what he did to the Rascals was very low. He said it's the biggest match of his life, and we had the commercial. Then back on NXT, Fallen Henry, we get a video package with JC James and Fallen Henry Lee. They call out all the women for not respecting them. They said they are the top and leaders of the division. Jasmine Nix is shown beside them, and they said she's the next leader. The trio said everyone should look up to them as they are the example, leaders, and fatal influence. Then we have a match third, which is a No Mercy Gauntlet Eliminator match. Rhea Sinclair versus Sol Ruca versus Kendall Gray versus Brinley Reese versus Adriana Rizzo versus Jada Parker. Then we have first elimination we have is Adriana Rizzo, because Rizzo throws Ruca across the ring and Rizzo throws for a pin, but Sinclair comes in and breaks it. Rizzo with a neck breaker on Ruca, and Sinclair distracts Rizzo, and Ruca sets her up for the modified spine buster for the first pin. So that's how the first elimination was, Adriana Rizzo. Then back into the ring, Brinley Reese has entered during the commercial break. Reese is getting the better of both women, and we have another woman coming in, and it's Kendall Gray. Gray goes after Reese, and she firearm carries all three women, then nails them all with a German suplex and pins Brinley Reese. Then we have the elimination 2, it's Brinley Reese. Then we have Gray is still talking to Ruca and Sinclair. She hits a springboard splash on Ruca and rolls up Sinclair for a 2 count. She gets up on Ruca's shoulder, but Ruca stops and slams Gray onto her face. Ruca throws Gray into a surfboard submission. Gray fights out and Sinclair clobbers her. Sinclair and Ruca go at it, and Ruca hits a face buster, then throws Gray on her shoulders and throws her to the outside. Ruca hits a moonsault, and Jada Parker comes in and takes out Ruca. Then Sinclair and Gray gets a near fall on Parker, but Parker fights back and sandwiches Gray in the ropes. Flapjack slam to Gray for the pin. Elimination 3 is Kendall Gray. Then we have Sinclair attacks Parker, and Ruca comes out of nowhere and hits the Soul Snatcher on Sinclair for the win. Rhea Sinclair is a fourth elimination. Down to 2 women, they go back and forth. Parker hits a modified Falcon Arrow for a 2 count, and then rolls up Ruca for a 2 count. Parker holds up Ruca for a power bomb, but she rolls out for a pinning attempt, but she's holding the ropes. Parker then comes back at her, and Ruca is down after attempting a Soul Snatcher. Parker hits a running hip to Ruca for the win. Jada Parker is the winner. After the match, Jada gets on the mic and tells Roxanne Perez her days as champion are numbered. We cut to Perez backstage watching the match, but she doesn't seem too bothered. Ethan Page is interviewed backstage about the main event today, and Pete Dunne comes in and calls out Page. Dunne said he will break Page's finger when he gets to No Mercy. Then we have Tank Ledger and Hank Walker versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. So Hank and Tank defeat Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson when Ledger splashes both men and goes for a top rope splash, but Gallows kicks him and tags out. Outside, Walker tags out Gallows in the ring, and Ledger flies off the ropes and splashes Anderson. Hank and Tank double team Carl Anderson for the win. Then back from the commercial break, the No Quarter Catch crew is in the ring. Dempsey gets on the ring, says the order has finally been returned. Rhea Sinclair gets on the mic and said things are back to normal. Dempsey asks her not to interrupt him. He said the D'Angelo family reign of terror is over. Rhea interrupts again and said Dempsey will challenge anyone, and Obi Femi's music hits and out he comes out. Femi congratulated Dempsey. Femi said he has the most prestigious title on the brand. He hosted the ruler, Obi Femi. Femi said he defended his title against many people and wouldn't mind adding the Harris Cup to his resume. The D'Angelo family comes out, and Tony said he doesn't want the cup, but he wants something else, but he doesn't forget, and D'Angelo family takes out Dempsey, Sinclair, and Bourne. Back into the ring, Femi tries to powerbomb D'Angelo, and he counters and hits Femi with a spine buster. Tony D poses above a falling Femi. Backstage, Ashanti D. Adonis is walking backstage with some of the developmental women, they walk away from him and talk to Deion Lennox. The women walk away, and we see Javon Evans when Sinclair comes by and asks him to watch the Heritage Cup. Gals come by and offers Evans a spot to come under the wing. They decline. He declines. We are back from the commercial break and straight into our next match. Deion Lennox versus Ashante The Adonis. Ashante The Adonis beat Deion Lennox when Lennox fires back and punches Adonis a few times. Lennox nails a spine buster for a 2 count. Lennox tries for a suplex, but Adonis' eye gouges him. Adonis sets up a super kick and connects for the win. Backstage, Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson talks about Fatal Influence's promo. Lexis King comes out and calls them Meta 2 because Noam is out and Oro lost, so it's just them. Oro Mansu comes by and after King leaves and asks what that was about and said things have changed since Noam has been gone. Then we have the number 1 contenders match, Wesley versus Pete Dunne versus Joe Hendry. Ethan Page is out with the commentary for this match. So the winner and number 1 contender is Joe Hendry. He defeated Wesley and Pete Dunne. When Dunne gets into the ring and Hendry hits a chokeslam for the 1-2, Page pulled the referee out. Hendry goes out to confront Page, but Lee tries to stop him but gets chokeslammed into the announcer table. Hendry heads back into the ring and hits Dunne with another chokeslam, and Page stops a second official from counting the pin. Hendry is distracted and Dunne gets Hendry down. Trick Williams comes in and takes out Dunne and gets the first rep back in, and Hendry covers Dunne for the win. 1, 2, 3, and that's how Joe Hendry won, and he's the number 1 contender for the NXT Championship that's held by Ethan Page. After the match, Zachary Wentz comes out and attacks Wesley. Officials enter the ring and try breaking them up as the show goes off the air. So yeah, guys, that's the WWE NXT results for August 20th, 2024. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to my channel, like my videos, comment on my videos. You guys have a really good day, and peace out. Bye.